I'm in Taipei, Taiwan. It's about 11:30 a.m. It's rainy, kind of cold. It's January, and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get a Taiwanese food that's good to eat, and it's called the hujiaobing. Let's go. Alright, this is the area that I live in. It's really close to this temple, Longshan Temple. Longshan Temple. Check out the fish. Oh, that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy right there. Dragon spitting water. Walking through Bunker Park. Those people got it. They got it. They know what's good. I'm about to get mine. I'm waiting in line. It's always good when there's a line. You go. 谢谢你. Found another place right across the street, so I'm gonna get another one. 你好，一个，谢谢。上书哈，谢谢，谢谢你。Oh yeah, I'm gonna get one more pepper bun because if I get any more, I'll get like so fat, you guys. Oh my god! This is the third place that I'm gonna go and get a pepper bun. 你好，一个胡椒饼，上书，谢谢。Here are my spoils. I would find a place to sit and eat these things outside, but it's rainy and my ass would get wet. And having a wet ass, that's never a fun time. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't get another one, but I just remembered of another place that's open in the morning and they close at the evening. So I live right by this night market, which is Huaxi Night Market. Oh, watch out. This isn't where cars go, sir. That's not where cars go. Anyway. Alright, here we go. Going into the second part of Huaxi Night Market. Yeah, when you see these little ovens, you know that's good. You got? Alright, I stopped in a 7-Eleven to get something to drink, because you need something to drink with these things. There's a lot to choose from, as you can see. We're going to zoom in on these things. We're going to go right for the brown rice milk. Yeah, you see that? That's what you want. And now, laden with riches, I return to my eating quarters. Here's what they look like in the bags. This one clearly is got some grease on it. This is the first place, second place, third place, fourth place. These two are the cheapest. So these are both 35 NT. This one was a whopping 50 NT. And this one was 45 NT. It's eating time. Oh, that one's like the sun. You can see some color variation here. Let's inspect the bottoms. This is where they would be attached to the tandoori oven or whatever it is. That one looks nice. Ooh, nice sound. Oh, this one's a little more done on the bottom, but it's not very crunchy. It's still soft, probably just from being in the bag. This is like, has got almost no color on it at all. It's not a whole lot of difference, necessarily. Finally, it's come to this moment. Also, if it feels like it's super hot enough to burn flesh, don't put it in your mouth. Okay, when you're biting into something, any kind of bun that you find here, you don't know how much juice is inside. Here's what I do to play it safe, okay? You start with a small bite. I know it's tempting to just, but We're gonna take a small bite. Now, once you break the threshold, I recommend a little suck. A bite and suck strategy works well. Get your mind out of the gutters, people. The bottom crust has got a nice bready texture. It's got substance to it. Well, you gotta fight this one a little bit. You gotta like. Alright, here's the second bun. So again, we're gonna break the threshold. We're gonna bite and suck. Already I'm getting a little bit more sweetness. The second one, it's got a different flavor, like almost like a rice wine flavor. I think maybe that's where some of the sweetness is coming from. The meat seems really well marinated. And I will say the crispiness of the bottom has a really nice flavor. Okay, here's Blondie. Even holding it in the light, it's just a shining beam of bread. Here we go. This one feels a little hotter. Bite and suck. Don't be impatient. It almost tastes like there's more lard or some kind of shortening in this crust. Because it's really light and kind of flaky, not as bready as some of the other ones. And here's number 4. Ooh, it's the least sweet out of all of them, so it's just got really savory, oniony flavor. And of course, take a swig of the brown rice milk. Alright, I know what you want. You want it up nice and close. You sick freaks love this. You can see kind of the texture of this bread and then how flaky this one is. So it's a lot different of a crust. They all seem to use a combination of ground meat and just like cut up chunks. The meat of this one, this was the most expensive one too, it is really good. It almost tastes more like beef to me than pork for this one. It might be the only one that is beef, which could explain why it's more expensive. This one, the flaky one, has some really good meat in it. This definitely is pork, but it is really like tender and substantial, and you get a really good piece of meat. This one is really good, but there's a lot of onions in there. And compared to the other ones, like these two were less expensive, and this one's got way more meat, so it's like, what are you paying for? The bag? And this one is really good. I like the texture of the bread. These two both have a very good bread, like crusty bread texture. And again, this one's different, and this one's kind of middle of the road. I am not disappointed with any of these buns. I don't really have a very refined palate. This food is good. It has a good taste for my mouth. I spent 165 NT on all of these things, plus 20 NT for this brown rice milk. The brown rice milk is like kind of peanutty, and it's really sweet. I mean, I don't know how you milk rice, but shit. I think I would get all of these again. Out of these that I would most likely get again, if I had to pick, the blonde one, which is crazy because I really like the bready, crusty texture of the other ones. And number 1 is probably the best to eat on the go because it's not as messy and the bread is really substantial, so it keeps everything in place. Number 4 was Oozing before she even hit the plate. And number 2 is really good. It's got its own kind of thing going on. So yeah, so I demolished all those buns, and it was pretty great. Look, if you're around Longshan Temple area, go to one of these places. I'll try to put the locations somehow. Anytime you see an oven like that, a little round tandoori oven thing, something good is being made inside of it. So just get in line. I hate this. Where's this glare? Look at this glare. I literally want to just go like this the whole time. Hey, so I really love those pepper buns. Sayonara, MySpace. But this is the end of the video.